Oi, 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 and we're here for TPG, King of the Hill! Division 2 match between Shift and Wraith. Now, this one's been scheduled in for a little while. I've known the beef is coming, and I'm really excited to see how it turns out, so let's find out! Gone straight to it. Both players are in. If I get rid of that bottom menu, we can see we got kick-off now. Oh, Shift almost getting an early goal on the kick-off there. Wraith keeping the pressure on, getting it up the wall, following it back round. Shift taking it across his own goal, keeping it safe. Looks like he missed his own corner, but he's going to go back for it, but Wraith comes in aggressively. Shift gets a good turn and a chip. Got a nice connection off the wall, probably not as central as he hoped, and he's going to have to go pick up some boosts now and recuperate himself because Wraith's going to be on the attack. And we can see that, a nice dribble down the middle. Shift staying on the wall, gets a good release, and he should be able to get the goal here if he can just get a good hit on target, and he does. And our current king, Shift, has taken the first goal of the first match of this series. And yes, I'm going to make him watch the replays, at least for now. I got my coffee and my fag, so we're going to commentate good. Kickoff seems to go Shift's way. Man just pick up the mid boost as well. I think Wraith didn't pick up the boost there to maintain pressure, so he's gone and picked up his corner. Shift trying to capitalise, couldn't quite get it over Wraith, but gets a good dunk there. Wraith still following it, making sure he gets some saves. Shift's on 0 boost, trying to get a good recovery, staying near Wraith to keep him shut, but picking up pads on his way. Wraith comes in, couldn't get the hit past Shift, who's recollected the ball. He's going to grab the 100 boost, take it up the wall. He might go for a ceiling shot here. He doesn't, but he keeps it nice and maybe goes for some sort of play. I weren't sure what it was in the end. Wraith on the attack. He gets a good hit, flips off the wall. Looked like he was going to follow that one well, but Shift read it off the back and managed to clear it out. Wraith keeping the pressure, gets it on top. Shift dunks him quick. Can Wraith get the recovery? He does. Shift stealing it back off him in the corner though. Wraith coming off the roof. Oh, it was so unfortunate there. It looked like he had a good angle on goal if he got the flick. He was lucky that Shift didn't manage to capitalise though, and it's still anyone's game. Oh, Wraith gets a nice down. Shift there, getting the ball back into Shift half. Goes up early, trying to catch Shift out. Shift manages to swing around and grab the ball easily enough. Takes it up the wall himself. Gets some nice touches. So he got enough touches on the ball, but didn't quite change the direction of it enough to get it onto goal. See, both players doing quite well at keeping control of the ball, whether on top of their car or dribbling around it at the minute. None of them making too many mistakes. As you can probably tell from the score, because mistakes generally equal goals, and Shift gets a nice open goal there after taking the ball off Wraith in his own half. There we go, and we can see, especially in ones, it's easy to get games that are all them counter-attack goals. Because it's so pinnacle if you leave yourself in attack without the boost or the position to get back. Wraith there, oh fucking, I don't know how that didn't go in, but he manages to get it in the end with a nice follow-up to bring it back within one goal. There we go, what a shot. Didn't give up on it. See how this kickoff goes now? It goes into Shift's half, but Shift's always also close to that boost, so he's going to be able to pick up possession. Gets a good bouncing hit. Wraith moved back, probably sensibly, because he's going to pick up the ball now. If he gets a good attack on this, he should be able to get the equaliser, and he does. He manages to change the angle before it's too late and get it into the net. So it was a risky attack there from Shift. So before the game, these players were giving each other a bit. I think Wraith was telling Shift he was going to freestyle on him, and so that, you know, they're definitely trying to get some nicer goals as well to style on each other as well as just getting the victory. But at the minute, first game in our best of 3, and it's 2-2. Shift taking up the wall again. He manages to drop nicely underneath it, but Wraith came in for the steal. Getting a bit aggressive now, and a couple of bumps should have brought him the goal. He couldn't quite get the turn on it. Unfortunate there from Shift. I think he would have thought he had that one. And is he going to pay the price as Wraith capitalises on the counter? And he does, and now Wraith took the lead. I have to say here, going in, I probably would have put Shift as my favourite, just because I know that he's quite good at ones. So we do the divisions based on your highest rank in any league. I know Shift is decent at ones. I didn't know anything about Wraith and his ones prior to going in, which Shift manages to get the equaliser there. Yep, good kick off. Managed to keep control of the ball and get it past the defender. So all 3-3 here, a very tight match. Kick off. Wraith seems to have won that one quite well. If he can get a good touch on the ball, he does get a nice bit of power on the touch, but couldn't quite get the accuracy on the redirect to get it in the goal. And Shift's going to be able to take possession here. Oh, and Wraith, he looked aggressively forward. Shift thought he could take the advantage. So did I, but Wraith managed to get back quickly to stop the goal. Though Shift has still got possession. He's got a nice angle on this. Should be able to smack it up. And he'd be disappointed that he didn't score there, but manages to get the demo and maintain possession. He should be able to knock it back to his own corner, pick up his boost, and make another attack here. So, you know, he hasn't got the goal. He probably would have hoped he would in one of them last two attacks, but he's still got possession. Gets a good flick, but Wraith's still staying in defence and coming in clutch, keeping it level. Looks like he's going to go for a pinch himself. I think he might have wanted to get the side boost, but Shift wasn't giving him the time to do so. He's coming back up with a nice flick there. Not much Wraith can do about that. It's on target. Oh, Shift will be devastated. It's got over. He's had a couple now where very, very close to scoring, at least not quite had. Yeah, nice ball control by Shift. Wraith though, keeping that defence up. He's going to come off the wall here, quite risky. He gets a good touch though. At very least it should be enough for him to get back and defend yet. Shift getting them good hits, and he gets past Wraith here, and Wraith's all out of boost. Shift, yeah, keeps it calm and makes sure he gets that one on target to regain the lead with just 20 seconds to go. Look at that. Kept up the pressure. He had a lot of chances that he missed, but he didn't let it get him down, and he kept at it until he came out with a goal. Say 20 seconds, it's a lot to play for in one game, especially when there's kickoffs involved, but it looks like Shift took possession from that kickoff, which should do him well. And as long as he doesn't mess up and give Wraith a free goal, he should be okay. Oh no, it looked like he gave Wraith the free goal, but he came in. Wraith probably wasn't as venomous as he tried to be, and Shift ended up getting the demo, and well played there to come out with the first win of the series, putting him one ahead. One more win and Shift will maintain his crown, but I'm sure Wraith won't let him have it so easy. It's a very good game there, you can see, 4 saves apiece, 10 shots to 7, 4 goals to 3. Only just 150 points between them, which isn't many in ones, because all the points are shared between 2 players in the game. Here we go, jump and spectate. Get rid of the bumper and we're ready to go. Just going to check the quality real quick. I've had no errors about quality, so we should be good. And he looks like I almost missed a goal, but again, Shift hitting off the woodwork by the looks of it. Okay, he's picking up the ball nicely. He gets a decent flick, not venomous enough to get past Wraith that time, but he's got a decent amount of boost. He's going to maintain his attack. Gets another good flick, follows it up, blocking off the challenge angles, and gets the goal there. Very nice. Let's have another look. Get some good power on that one. I think Wraith probably kicking himself on the position in there. He only really had control of that near post. Good kick off again. Shift's going to follow it up somewhat dangerously as Wraith picks up the boost. Shift, just assumably still low on boost. Yeah, he's got 12 now. If Wraith can pick up that corner to stop Shift from getting it and then get this on target, or even get the follow up because Shift is so starved. Oh no, but he missed. He'd be devastated with that. And then from potentially a free goal himself, he's handed it to Shift to get the free goal, who's now 2 ahead. Still 4 minutes 14 left to go, so it's all to play for, and especially as the players warm up a little bit here. Because I know Wraith would have expected himself to score that one. unfortunately, it can turn around that quickly in ones for him. Gets a good move there, very nice dunk, should get the, yeah, very nice from Wraith there, reading the challenge and just stopping the ball while Shift goes flying off to the side, leaving him with the open goal. Okay, we see another kick off here. Both the players get punted backwards. The ball's closer to Shift, but Wraith's decided to boost, so he picks up the boost. Shift gets the hit. He gets the dunk. Shift has got to go searching now because he's low. Wraith's still sitting on 15-50, so he could continue to be aggressive here. Looks like Shift's going to pick up his corner, so Wraith might have lost his advantage. He needs to be careful. Okay, Shift might come in for the counter here. Wraith gets a good read on that drop. Manages to pick up that corner. He potentially can keep up his attack if he jumps up high, gets a nice flick. Oh, shifted well there to make the tackle on his own line. Wraith again, keeping up the aggression. He's still got the boost to play with, he just needs to make sure Shift doesn't get a quick attack on him. Yep, he's backed off now. Shift picks up the 100. He notices he's picked up the 100 and he's gone up the wall, thinking I can capitalise on this. Yeah, and he gets a lovely shot in the end. You can see there, picking up the 100 and then immediately doing that change of pace. He up the wall to get around Wraith, who didn't look like he was expecting that change of pace. And gets a nice shot into the goal. Taking him 2 ahead with just 3 minutes, 10 to go. Just trying to get comfortable. Shift picks up the boost, but left the ball. Did well to get round. Wraith was trying to capitalise on the opportunity with a shot goal. Shift, another long hit. Wraith should be able to collect this one, yes he does. Shift comes in fast, picks up the boost, but Wraith's still got a decent amount. He might be able to keep the pressure here. Shift knocks it up a little bit too high for himself. Wraith didn't go for it yet. He's biding his time, but with Shift on 0 boost now, Wraith in possession on the ball. I know Shift's picked up, but he should be able to get an attack if he can control this nicely. It's a nice aerial. Doesn't quite get the hit he needs. He knew he needed to be fast because Shift's been rapid on the recoveries. But he really does need to start getting some goals now because this is the second game of the best of 3. It's a good shot there. Can Shift make the save? He couldn't. It was a fast shot. You'll be happy with that, putting it back within 1 goal. We've still 2 minutes to go, so we've still got time with this, plenty. That's it, it was just a powerful shot. Shift went there fast, but just couldn't get on time. Looks like Shift's probably won this kickoff. Wraith's gone back, picking up pads, left himself in a vulnerable position, but manages to get the save there. He'll pick up his own corner boost. Shift will make sure he doesn't get the clean hit, but Wraith still should be able to collect the ball here. Shift being super aggressive on the attack. Wraith, he's going to be grateful he got that save there, and he's on 0 boost, but he might be able to make a play out of this if he controls it nicely. And he does, he sits it into the bottom corner to level it all up, absolutely beautiful. See, he's at 0 boost, but he does a nice fast side flip, gets a good angle to get that on goal before Shift can get back. We like it. Off here. Wraith comes out with the ball, manages to pick up the 100 boost as well. He's going to take it off the wall here, try and follow it up. Gets a good first touch. Shift isn't having any of it though, and knocks it straight off that backboard before Wraith can go for the double. And again, this being ones, every move like that is risky. Shift gets the shot on the open goal and then demos Wraith on the way through, getting a bit aggressive. And you know, it was a really nice shot from Wraith there, but being ones, you've got no one to back you up if the defender does make the save, which Shift did and managed to counter with. So again, Wraith's 1 down. Our current King Shift is in the lead, and he's already won the first of his best of 3. Oh, it was a good flick there from Shift, but also good save again from Wraith, who's really been stepping up defensively. It's just been, and I wouldn't even say, you know, he has been struggling offensively, but I wouldn't say he's been playing badly. But Shift has just been really on him and applying a lot of pressure. So you know, even in that circumstance, Wraith would probably be very upset himself for not scoring a goal. But I think it has been a side effect of just the amount of pressure Shift has been putting on. Wraith knows he hasn't got much time. And again, Shift, I don't know if that was a calculated hit, but he was in the position, he was fast, and he just punted Wraith out of the way. If I was Wraith right now, I'd be pretty angry. I'd be pretty angry with that. Shift going 2 ahead with 45 seconds to go, so it's still all to play for. But he's going to have to step it up here, and a good kick-off for doing well. Looks like he doesn't get that as Shift manages to get the kick-off and the boost. He's got enough time to let it drop down and get the angle he wants on this. He gets it past Wraith, but off the post. Because Wraith he was closing down all of the goal scoring opportunities there. Oh, he came in fast. I thought Shift was going to steal that off him, but he didn't, so Wraith manages to get an awkward ball up towards Shift while he collects himself some boost. Shift going in for the demo again, and yes, he gets the goal here, taking 3 ahead, and he looks like Shift's taking no risks. He wants to make that lead and keep his crown on this occasion. Wraith getting a good dunk on Shift after the kicker. Keeps it in the corner, he knows there's no way he can win this now. Shift, is he going to dribble it all the way down? Just to rub salt in the wound. And he does. I don't know why the director cam didn't switch to Shift earlier there, but I don't think it makes much difference. It was interesting to see from Wraith's angle. And there we go, our Division 2 King Shift. He manages to keep his crown. Very, very good challenge there from Wraith. He will be undoubtedly upset with some of them, but I'm sure we'll get a rematch at some point. So let me jump back into Discord, see if we can get some post-match and interview. Hello, hello.
Hello.
The King retains his crown.
That was a bit tense there, but pulled through.
I knew you were good at one Shift. I've never saw you, Wraith, but you pulled up a really good show, considering I know how good Shift is. Couple of ones, I think from both of you actually, that you'd be disappointed you didn't score. On some of the counters. What are you saying, Wraith? Are you conceding to Shift being better, or are you gonna come back a bit more warmed up another time and come for a rematch in the future?
I admit that he's a good ones player. I couldn't win almost all of the kickoffs, which shows me that I need to work on that. I need the proper technique to maybe sustain the ball more. But it was also just many minor mistakes that threw me off.
That was it. I think, I'd say both sides, there was minor mistakes. If they were cleared up, it'd be interesting to watch again. And especially if you get some new kickoff strats. But no, that was really fun to watch. I'm going to end the stream.
Alright.
Thanks for watching, everyone. So Shift is still our king. He's now been our king for two matches. You beat... who did you beat to become king originally? Oh yes, so it was you and Pav the first game. So you beat Pav, and now you've beat Wraith, so you're 2-time winner of the king. Unless we get any other challengers, or if you can convince the Division 1 guy to risk it all, then we'll see what comes next. But we could potentially get our first cross-division King of the Hill match, looking for promotion soon, which will be lots of fun.